Welcome back to the Cruz Brothers React.
My name's Johnny.
And I'm Chris, and we're back for some more Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah, man. I'm liking a lot of the conspiracy stuff going on.
Here we go.
Alright, let's jump into it.
Thank the Lord. Thank you. Did we see this guy fight yet? No, right?
No.
We saw him do something.
He doesn't fight.
He has a sword. What do you mean he doesn't fight?
Yeah, but he's ass. He's just a convict, bro.
Damn, this guy already has a rap sheet. Oh, they're not camels, they're horses.
You're an idiot. How you mistake them?
Because I didn't see them in the beginning. They're in the desert, man.
Right.
Fuck how those... That's bullshit.
I know,
those
right?
horses
They got
dead.
horses in the desert.
But if Xerxes was such a highly advanced society, how were they wiped out in a single night?
It could very well just be a legend.
So what it is a story. Folk tales.
It's a rumor, a lore.
A sham.
Alright, shut the fuck up.
I was trying to think of a second thing to say after
Dumbass.
that.
Fucked it up. Sorry.
Hey, what is this, man? We got more, like, backstory? Sounded like the Shidori. Yo, that was the Shidori sound.
That's a fucking crow.
They modified the Shidori sounds. That's why it's called 1,000 Birds, dumbass.
City noise.
Who is that?
And lots of beautiful women.
What the fuck? What? Oh, nah, Roy.
Roy, I told you Roy was fucking have a bigger plan, motherfucker.
Oh, you idiot.
And smack you an hour later. Roy is nice.
No way, bro.
Roy is good.
Dumbass
Dumbass bitch. Don't ever fucking disrespect Roy like that again.
Shut up, you idiot.
I was. It's a nice
Ah!
behind a dead girl.
Yeah, you better not put that shit again.
One that's still alive, you know?
So the Colonel knew that Lieutenant Ross was innocent all along?
Why do you always gotta do that, anime?
This seems a little too showy, sir. Is that what you think? Yeah.
They never showed the conversation after they discovered this. So
No shit, dumbass. That's why I said shut the fuck up. We're about to
why
find
they
out.
made us think that?
Something's not right.
You didn't know nothing. You never said
No,
nothing.
man, it's a flashback, dumbass.
It's a dummy.
All of this happened.
From this point on, you're dead.
Man, why they made us believe Ross was evil?
Come on, man. You're the only one that believed it, though. That's what I'm trying to say.
Idiot. You're an idiot. You fucking thought the same thing.
You thought Roy was bad. I told you Roy's not bad, bro.
Snap out of it.
There has to be a bigger reason. Damn, you even cut her bracelet off. Threw it in the
She
freaking
hit it
trash
there?
can.
Oh, it's a hole.
Oh shit, man.
Sorry. Oh, shut up, man. Every time. Every second, this dumbass is
Like,
saying, no shit. Shut up,
come on,
dumbass.
we're
I knew
watching.
that. Every time, I knew that. Shut up, you're dumb.
We're watching, nigga. That
Swear to
just
God,
happened.
bro.
Those shit is a hole.
Of a rampage. They're bound to send someone to reclaim it.
Damn, bro. Roy. Nah, he can't get two fucking W's.
Yo, I just realized that
Back
guy
up.
right there is the human body of the Ripper guy, the murder guy.
But why take Ed?
That's
Where'd you
crazy.
get that from?
You're an idiot. I don't know the exact specifics, but that's him, you idiot.
So, I struck up a deal with Barry to help him out with the jailbreak in
How do you
exchange
know?
for the secret to his immortality.
Because he called him the same name. He said Barry. That was the other guy that called. Look, he really has the same shape as him.
Copy that.
What's going on?
It's getting real, bro.
I don't even know what the fuck that
Terrorist
was.
attack. That's what's going on.
God. That's scary.
It's him versus him.
Barry! Try and relax, Bowman. We want this one alive, so don't kill it!
I won't believe it until he says
That's
it.
Barry versus Barry.
Bro, who is this guy? What the? Oh,
That's the guy. Man. The fucking with the.
Why is he dressed like that?
Smells like an ashtray. Sheen have it?
He knows him exactly just because he fucking know he's smoking.
Why is he wearing that?
Bowman, don't you think I'm wearing this mask for a reason? Man, I
Dumbass.
can't stand working with animals.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, and I'm sorry that you got dragged into this. Just don't do anything that would give away your involvement.
You
They
look
could
like
be
a
watching
ninja.
this from anywhere.
reaction.
Hey!
Shut up, man.
Look, he noticed.
Take it outside.
Yeah.
Don't know. Am I Master Predictor or what? Because I already called it
Obvious,
before it even happened. It what? It's obvious?
I want to know what your reasoning is.
Oh
for
my
it,
god,
man.
because I'm a Master Predictor. I don't know how these visions come to me. It just come.
Were killed. They were both murdered in cold blood. And it was by the hand of an Ishvalan they'd saved.
Damn.
That's so...
I'm so sorry. There was nothing we could do to stop him.
Imagine that scar.
Tell me who did it!
I'll be fucked up.
His face was wrapped in bandages.
Scar.
But he was an Ishvalan monk
Idiot.
and his right arm was tattooed.
Scar. Scar, motherfucker. This is the setup for the fucking big rematch.
True.
Come on, man. Open your eyes.
If you
You're an idiot. You just make predictions and fucking hope
I
it's
know
right.
everything.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to call you right back.
Oh?
I've got a customer of my own to deal with.
Oh,
shit.
no.
Yo, this shit just got serious. Hold on.
Yo. They're making a lot of moves here.
Yo, shit's getting serious. It's coming to the like.
They never revealed themselves. This is a homunculus, Chris. This is different. This is not like any other fight that they've been encountered with.
Yeah, man, that's one fat motherfucker. All he has to do is sit on her.
An idiot. He eats people. He's gonna do more than sit on her.
This shit's starting to get good,
yeah,
man.
man.
But yeah, that was a pretty good episode. All the fucking stuff that was happening, you know, it was interesting to say the least. You know, my brother, it takes a little while to put two and two together, but obviously, if you're a master predictor like myself, you see visions, and there has to be some more of you out there, right? But anyway,
It's a conspiracy in itself, bro. He's looking it up before the episode. So
I'm not looking it up.
He can keep his name.
Damn, man, that's what happens when you're a non-believer. You have to like make other excuses up or like rationalities, you know. Anyway, but back to the episode. It was a pretty good episode, like I said. There was a lot of good stuff in between with you know, the fact that guy's soul was taken and his body was still there. That just for me raises questions about Alphonse's body for some reason. I'm pretty sure in the future that's gonna be something that's gonna be brought upon.
Maybe I don't think so.
I feel like I don't know,
because in Alphonse's case, it's a whole different story. We're talking about people who were
the only thing
used purposely out of the prison. Come on, bro. Talking about people who were used purposely out of a prison to create these philosopher's stones, while in, you know, Edward's case, it was all them.
Okay, but who's to say that his body was destroyed? Like, he had to give up his body, right, in return for whatever the fuck he was trying to accomplish, right? He gave up his whole body.
So for the knowledge that he gained. And
no, the purpose of him giving his body was to revive his mother. That was why he lost his body. And then Edward, what's this nigga's name? Edward lost his arm and leg to get his body, to put his body into the armor. That's what he did. So let's get that straight, motherfucker, before I smack you. Anyway,
wait.
Come on, don't be stupid.
Edward's arm and his thing, that was from Alphonse, right?
Yes, that was for Alphonse to save his brother. That's what he gave up to save his brother. His brother gave his whole body to try to revive his mother.
What about the whole knowledge thing? That was just
what
they
saw, nigga. They got to see knowledge in return for what they gave, whatever. I don't know, man. They saw something. They saw what they weren't supposed to see, whatever. I don't know.
That don't follow the equivalent exchange. That's more than.
God. Anyway,
that's more than they sacrificed.
You idiot. Whatever, man. Back to what I'm talking about. Freaking the fact that he gave his whole body. You know, he gave it up in a sense. So he pretty much traded his body in order to try to achieve something, but obviously it didn't work because they didn't have the philosopher's stone, whatever. They didn't have enough power, whatever, blah blah blah. Anyway, but it just begs the question, like, where the fuck is Alphonse's body really? You know, what this being, that whatever that being, are we gonna see some crazy shit where in the future that being that we saw in the vision gonna come as Alphonse's body? He's gonna come back as that'd be the ultimate prediction right there if that happens.
You mean the thing that I told him about the
truth? The figure we saw.
Alphonse's body? That would be dumb.
Because he took it pretty much. He's in possession of those things that they gave it, right? He's the one who's asking for the deal.
Oh, so you're saying the spirit of that thing is gonna be
come back as Alphonse's body, yeah. Master Predictor, I don't know, 2020. Anyway, but fucking
I don't know. The theory seems like there's too many things all over the place.
I mean, that's what happens with predictions sometimes. They're really out there, but sometimes they come true, so who knows. Anyway,
all we know for sure, confirmation we got in this episode, is that they have bodies of the people they sacrificed to make the Philosopher's Stones. How they did that, I have no idea, but obviously they knew what they were doing a lot more than Edward did.
What the guy said was they put somebody else's soul into his body, or an animal is what he quoted. He said they put an animal into my body, or somebody's soul of an animal, or something like that, into my body. So that's what they did, pretty much. How they did it is yet to be known, whatever. But these guys are creating homunculi and doing some crazy shit. So obviously the knowledge of the military is way above of what they're freaking.
Well, hold on, wait. Let's think about it this way. They said to create a Philosopher's Stone, you need human sacrifices. That doesn't mean destroying the body. So they could have died and their bodies still could have been around.
Wait, what? What?
To create a Philosopher's Stone, you need a human sacrifice. That's what they told us. So sacrificing a human doesn't mean destroying their body. They could have just died by, hanging or something, and their bodies could have still been around.
Well, obviously, nigga, like just because they're dead doesn't mean their body is decayed or fucking incinerated like fucking Roy did to this bitch. But anyway, like obviously their bodies are still gonna be there, so they can be used still some way. As these guys explained that they put some soul into their body somehow, some way. So
yeah, because the sacrifice of Alphonse's body, I think, was different. It was different. God. It was different because
are you fucking dumb? This is what I was saying the whole time, you idiot. Like,
I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm trying to explain this. You don't even know what I was going to say.
Go ahead.
This is different from Alphonse, his body being sacrificed in the way that it was, because it was through equivalent exchange. These people were already on death row, or whatever the case may be. They were going to die, and they were being used to create the Philosopher's Stone. Edward didn't use their bodies to create the Philosopher's Stone. He was trying to revive someone. It's a different case. So
nigga, I don't know where you got the fucking bodies getting sacrificed for the Philosopher's Stone. I don't know where that came from. But fucking...
Do you not remember?
When?
Everything that was said?
What? When the fuck did they say the body sacrificed for the Philosopher's Stone or whatever the fuck you're trying to say?
That whole fifth lab that they had.
That was for a prototype for the Philosopher's Stone. It wasn't the real Philosopher's Stone, you dumbass.
You're an idiot. To begin with, they said you need a sacrifice to create the Philosopher's Stone. I don't know if it was a prototype or not, but regardless, they needed to sacrifice someone to make the Philosopher's Stone. At the end of the day, the two cases are different for how they lost their bodies.
All right, man. What you're trying to portray is what I was saying from the beginning, you idiot. The fact that Elric's body is nowhere, is not actually fucking... Alphonse's body is not like completely... What I was saying was, where is his body? It might not be completely deteriorated. It might be revived. That's pretty much what the whole thing that I was saying. We don't know what happened to his body because it's not fucking around like these people's bodies were, where they were able to put a soul back into it. So obviously we know that a body's
not around because it fucking disintegrated.
It didn't disintegrate, you idiot. It was traded in equivalent exchange. Like, it was like, that doesn't mean that their body is gone.
I don't know, man. We
don't know what happened to their body.
We saw a scene of his fucking body being like paper shade.
Yeah, it was going away, you idiot. Like that he was taking it. It wasn't like he was like, I don't know, man. In the episode, we did get a little bit of action in there between the two berries when I called it out before it even happened.
I wouldn't even consider it action.
It wasn't even really that much action, but it was like,
it was just fucking wrestling.
Yeah.
One
thing about the show, they do. And the shows, they like to drag shit out, which is annoying sometimes. Like, I get it, like, fucking, some of these moments are big moments, but when you drag out, like, a moment that is not so big, and it's just like, we already know, like, come on. Or when they're gonna reiterate on something that, like, already happened.
That doesn't happen often, To me, it only happens when Edward's talking about his feelings. Honestly,
I
that's
don't know.
that's
I feel
the
like
way
that's
it feels
happened a
to
couple
me.
times in the show already, where they just like drag shit on too long.
It might have happened with the other girl too.
It happened with that scene with the fucking baby being born and all that other shit.
But that was I don't know. That's
They
different.
drag shit on.
I just don't like when it feels a little too long-winded when Edward starts talking about how he feels or whatever, like all this and that. You know, I don't know. It's like I get it, man. This kid has been through a lot, but at some point, man, we don't want to hear about this over and over again.
Yeah, it was also cool to see that now we know that Roy is the good guy and he's not freaking not fucking incinerating bodies out here. But yeah, like Roy's still on his mission, man. He knows a lot more than he's supposed to right now, and he's putting 2 and 2 together. So hopefully he can do something to overrun this fucking government, because obviously he knows that that's just hella corrupt. So hopefully we see some development with that. But it seems like from what we've seen from this cliffhanger, it seems like the antagonist, or that's what it's called, right? The bad guy. Anyway, the antagonist is making their move big time, because we see the freaking gluttony guy coming out of nowhere and
Remember
attacking
what
the
they
girl.
said? Roy was doing this on purpose to get them out of the shadows.
No.
So this is
this is
the
them
opportunity.
going. Yeah, they think it's the opportunity because they think they got Roy right where they want him, but Roy is smarter than them.
I know. I'm saying it's Roy's opportunity to get them out into the light.
Because Roy has upper hand.
Roy's
right now,
about to appear right now, bro.
Like I said, bro. Like you said last episode, it's a game of chess, and like right now, freaking Roy has made his move, and he's ahead right now without even them knowing that he has the upper hand.
Yeah, we already got one of the homunculi out here, the fat guy. We're just waiting for the girl maybe to appear. I don't know if they're gonna appear. Probably not. They sent the weakest guy first. So maybe they can capture him. I don't know. This was Roy's plan, though. He's got him out into the light, but at the end of the day, chess can only go so far if you're weaker than someone else. Let's go. We're going to get into the next one, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button, show your support to the channel. Subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube to get updated when we upload another. And if you want to support us directly and get access to these reactions earlier than the YouTube and in full length, be sure to pledge $1 to our Patreon. More details on our Patreon pledges or rewards in our introduction video, which should be in the title card right here. But yeah, come on, man. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. And as always, peace.